Hello.
Ali, Ali, Ali. Ali, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, Ali, tell me, Ali. Um, so how was your homework? What did you
Uh,
understand from it? Is it difficult?
no, like I really did not like have enough time to do it. I was about to but I was.
Excuses, excuses. We start
I
with
swear,
excuses.
I didn't I didn't.
Okay, Ali, the Malaysian does not tolerate excuses. Just be careful. I mean, you have to understand that the Malaysian have seen a lot of Arab people from a lot of different races. Saudi, Sudanese, Yemenis, a lot. Maybe a little bit Egyptians, yes. So they have seen a lot, and they have their own. They already have an impression on the Arab in general. They will not differentiate Egyptian from others. They would consider all the same. In their eyes of the Malaysian people, they would consider, oh, Egyptian is not much different from Libyan or from Saudi. They all consider Arab. That is a bit tough, but I just want to tell you, they do not accept excuses. This kind of
You mean
malish.
filters in the university?
Sorry again. Yes, I'm talking about university. Yes, yes.
Mm.
I mean, I'm not talking about MMU. I'm talking about uh, uh, universities in general. They already have impression about Arab people, and you also have to understand that the Malaysian people are very close socially, which means that the information that a single university have, all the other universities will receive that information, even though they are not really connected. Okay, so they tend to share information among them, among themselves. And one of the problems also that I didn't understand at the start, if you make a trouble, I mean that is not very apparent in the university, or maybe you will notice it. I'm not very sure. But if you make a trouble with a single professor, for example, and this professor have other colleagues working with him in a department, you will find that everybody is taking a side from you, which means that when you fight with a single person, you actually know you are fighting with the whole department, not a single person. That is how the culture there works. So just be very smart. Don't think that, okay, just because you make a single person upset or angry, it is only him. No, it is actually you are fighting all. They consider you as a foreigner, and I think let me try to remember the word for that. Um, they call foreigners orang asing. Orang asing. This is the local Malay language. So just be nice to everybody. Don't try to break fight with anybody, even the worker cleaning the floor, the sweeping the floor, because they all talk to each other and they all influence each other behavior. So did I make it clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. So I used to think that if I fight with the one Chinese guy in the work, and then my problem is only with him. Unfortunately, it become all the Chinese people become against me. So just be aware, be smart. Okay, good. So Ali does not have the time to do the homework. Okay, should we announce that everywhere, or we just keep quiet?
No, I will do it like I'll do it today.
Okay, with a promise. Is that a promise?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Okay, but you didn't even open it at all.
No, I opened it, but I didn't like. I saw the radius of sphere and
Was
the
it
other one.
difficult? Was it
I think
difficult?
I don't know. Like there are two one like what it does. The flow chart. I think it's
Okay,
easy, but
okay,
the sphere volume I didn't really like. I think um.
okay, okay.
I
Let's
think it's
see.
a little hard.
No problem. So, okay. Say if I have seen your answers. I think, I mean, that's a good effort. I appreciate that. Um, and yeah. So, say what about your listening to the recording? This is very important, actually.
The
How is it?
recorded sessions or the
No,
videos you sent me
the
on
videos
YouTube?
I sent to you.
Yes, I watched the first 6 videos.
Wow, that's a good progress. And what is the difficulties that you are facing?
Like there are not much difficulties.
You are able to
Like
understand all.
yes, yes. He's actually like very good at explaining the terms and everything.
Yes,
I
yes,
just like
that's
need
true.
to rewatch some videos like for me to memorize it. Like
Understand. Yeah, I
yes.
understand your point. That's really not bad at all. That's good. Okay, so let us discuss safe answer, since he is the only person who really sent the answer here. Um, so let me try to download this and then open it somehow and then share it. Okay, so it seems here to me that Safe actually answered the first. He described the first flowchart as it helps to give and show the algorithm and how the program is working organized. So it means to me that I think I need to work with Safe more on the flowchart. What do you think, Ali? Can you comment to me, please, about I mean, what do you understand from the flowchart? Any idea?
Oh, the question says, what does a flowchart do in general, صح?
No, no. It
Yes,
doesn't
yes.
it doesn't say in general. It says specifically this flowchart, what it does.
Oh, but like I know عشان كده هو جايب رسمة بس I think it should be what does this flowchart, but it says a flowchart.
Okay. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is why I did it like this.
Okay. So it means that you take it in general. That's why
No,
you okay, I got
no,
that.
I would not take in general. I mean safe. He thought this, yeah.
I took it in general, like I didn't talk
But
about
I can
the
say like
specific.
what this flow chart, like if the count is bigger, it checks if the count is bigger than six,
Okay.
it will print and
So
count. What is count plus plus?
okay, let me see. Okay, yeah, I understand your point. Yes, you're 100% correct. This needs some modification here. It's true. I understand your point, guys. So yeah, my bad. I should have revised this part. Okay, so now who just now explained? You Ali or Saif?
Yeah, I
Ali.
mean if the count is bigger than six, it
Okay.
will stop. The algorithm will stop. And if
Okay,
the count
perfect. Okay.
is less than six, but I don't understand what is count plus plus.
Okay. So this is Ali.
Yes.
You didn't take it?
No, I didn't take it with this. Like this is my first time to see count plus plus.
Okay. So did you ever see count equal count plus one? Did you ever see
Oh
this?
yes, yes, I know this well.
So this count plus plus is exactly the same.
Oh, okay, but we didn't take it like this. So I know
Never
the first.
mind. No problem. It's okay. That's not bad.
Okay,
I mean,
so like
I wanted
if
you to think. I wanted you and Safe to think about. I mean, you should guess, like I told you. I mean, okay. Let me put it this way. So if you go out from your university and then you see something that you never see in Egypt, so you will tell me that I cannot walk on the street because I never see something similar in Egypt. You have to guess. You have to guess, and you have to. I mean, I encourage you to think. Okay, I'm trying to stimulate your mind to think. So not everything that you have to see by 100% exactly the same. The concepts also of the exercises or even the exams that you will see, they don't really ask the people to memorize things, and then that is totally different. Okay, so they
okay,
encourage you to think. Okay, now by the way, I have seen that the exam questions that uh, the Malaysian people have is not as difficult as the university exam questions. You see the difference? So they encourage people to think, not to really complicate their life. So I have seen that. I think I've taught maybe 1 or 2 years ago some student from the German university in Egypt, and their exam questions was really bad. Was really bad. Okay. So now let's go back. So what about Safe? What did you guess this count plus plus is what?
No.
You didn't guess. Okay. No
I want to
problem.
say something else. Like this algorithm will add numbers. Like if I add one, and then
Okay.
2, so 3. If I add like 3 more, it's 6. So now, like, if I add like one more, it will stop. Like, it keeps counting until we reach like 7. When we reach 7, it will stop.
Okay, that's a good. But actually, the purpose of the algorithm is actually slightly different from what you people said. So, I mean, I want you to take a step back. So what you said is not wrong. It's actually correct, but it does not really tell me what this algorithm is doing. I am not telling you that okay, just because we reach a 6, we will stop. The point here that this algorithm is designed to print what? To print 0, 1, 2, 3 until 6. And then it will not print 7. So the purpose of this algorithm is to print the numbers from 0 until 6. Do you know why it does this?
Why?
Because of a print statement here.
Oh, yes. I mean, why specifically till 6? I
I mean,
understand, yes.
I mean, why to 6? That is a decision taking by the person who
Oh,
designed the algorithm. But what I want to say that he designed the algorithm this way just to, the main purpose is to print numbers from 0 until 6, not just to count. The counting in itself is not a purpose. The purpose is to print. Did you get me? All
yes, yes.
all this is only to serve and to control how this statement is executed. So I am putting conditions around the print to say which will be printed and which will not. Did you manage to understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay, good. So if I tell one of you, I would like to actually print until 5 only, which means that this 6 should not be printed out. What should I change here?
The bigger than like this sign beside the count, I'll make
Okay.
it like 6. 6, I'll change it to 5. I'll change 6.
This is Ali or safe?
Ali.
Okay, what about safe? Did I mean what Ali said is actually understandable or is difficult to understand?
No, it's understandable.
Okay, but can you tell me your understanding of this flowchart is 50 or 60% or more?
Like around 60%.
60%. Okay. Do you understand why we put here the count equals 0? Any idea?
No, I don't understand the count equals 0 and the count plus plus.
Okay.
The
So
two
okay,
blue triangles.
no problem. So here I'm doing a process operation, and this operation here, every variable that I create, I need to initialize to a certain value. So okay, imagine that I hide this totally. I don't have it. And then I tell you count. So you don't see this, but then I come here and say count is bigger than ticks. So are you able to check if the count is bigger than 6
There is no
without having
count.
an
There's no
initial?
count cost.
Yes, there is no count, and there could be count, but you did not put a value to it. So the count must initially have a certain value for you to be able to even to do this check. So that's why we start to put count equal 1 or even 0 in this case. So I put it
But
to 0. Yep. And
so
then
why is count is bigger than 6?
this is a check. So if the count is big, if 0, okay, now why is it bigger? Because okay, you want, if this become, if the count here increase until its value becomes 7, then you move to stop the program. So if this is true, if this condition is true, you will stop. If it is not true, which is okay, let's assume that you have 0 here. When you have 0, it means that 0 is not bigger than 6. So this is false, or this condition is not satisfied. So you will come here and move on the no. So okay, I
Yes,
see.
I understand until now.
Okay, that's good. So if we say no, if this condition is not satisfied, we will keep printing numbers. What is the value that we're going to print? We'll print the initial value of count, which is starting from 0. And then we will increment the value of the count. So now I add 1 to the value of count. Current value of count is 0. I add 1 to it, it becomes 1. And then I repeat again. I check, is it 1? Now it's not, the count is no longer 0. Huh? Now it become 1.
Okay, so it is always going until the count is bigger than the 6.
Yes, it becomes 7. So
Okay.
So Ali and Saif from So I think Ali have seen these things before. And if I move with Ali's speed, I believe Saif will get affected badly, right? So maybe we need to find a kind of arrangement so that we don't hurt both of you. Maybe I need to talk to your mother after that, Ali, to check this, because it's not fair to Saif to go fast. He need to really understand things deeply. So let me see how we can do that. We want both of you to be in a good condition, actually. So let us see how we do that. So actually, that is not bad, Saif. I mean, we are not saying there's something bad about you. You need to really benefit from this. It is not a fault or a mistake that you didn't study computer science. It is a fact or something that happened, and there is no punishment for that, actually. So, but you really need to go on a slower speed or slower pace. I believe Ali have taken exam questions on this, so he already
I've
practiced
solved
very
it
well.
like more than 50 exams or so.
Okay, that makes you able to understand most of what I'm saying to you. So, okay, let us pass this class first, and then we see after that how we come up with an arrangement that serve both of you in a good way. Okay, so Saif, you understand now by 70%, is it?
90. Now I understand everything in
Okay.
this chart.
So okay, that is really good. If you ever try to print count without defining initializing the count, it will also produce an error for you. Even in Python, it's the same. Okay. Now, if you see here, I told you that the purpose is to print these numbers. Now, if I would like to actually print from 2, not from 0, so it means that I don't want 0 to be printed out. I don't want 1 to be printed out. Saif, answer me, please. What should I change to this algorithm to make the printing only from starting from 2 until 6?
Count shall be equal to.
That's excellent. Okay, that's really good. That's really good. That's a good understanding. Okay, Ali, any comments before we move from here?
No.
Okay, so what I see, Saif, that you already answered the second question. You already answered it in actually a flowchart. You treated it as a flowchart, but let me just give you the evidence that actually this is not a flowchart. So he say here, the exercise say, this is a standard exercise. So we say that we create a program, no flowchart. We don't mention flowchart. A program means that it need to be written by a programming language, which is, in this case, you only know about Python. So I would say that you need to write a Python for it, not a flowchart. Now, let me ask you first. Let me discuss with you, and I will not. I mean, I will still leave you to do the homework, and let's see. So V, is it? Do you know V? Do you know the value of V up front?
Volume.
Okay, this volume. Okay, good. And 4 divided by 3, it is. You don't need the user to enter it, right? It's already given to you here.
It's already given.
Okay, and the pi, I mean, you don't need the user to enter the pi because we already know that the pi is 3.142, right?
Yes.
So it is fixed, right? But what is the thing that actually the user might need to enter here?
The radius.
The radius, because the radius can change, right? So I might have a bigger radius or a smaller radius for the sphere. So it means that I need to ask the user to enter the R, which is the radius. and I need to convert the radius also to an integer. So which means that even if you want to do it in a flowchart, so you have to do a kind
I
of
need to write
parallelogram.
in.
You need to write what? Int. Yes, perfect. Yes, you need to write int. So you need to actually say input radius, or you can say input r. Also, both is acceptable. So, and then you need to do, I mean, the second trick is to actually think how to raise r to the power of 3. There is the techniques that you didn't take yet to do that, but there is an easy way, but I need you to think about it. If I tell you now, you would not think. Okay, so it means that just creating or putting this formula into Python is not difficult, actually. These two numbers is already known, and you get this as an input from the user, and then you are able to easily produce R and print it out, and that's it. I don't think that it is complicated, isn't it? Is it?
No.
I mean, even if it is complicated, it's no harm to your brain to think. I mean, if you want to become a programmer, you need to really invest your time into thinking about programming in general. Okay, so you people have to understand that programming in general, it's like a person trying to learn how to race using a race car, and this kind of techniques and knowledge, it is in a part of your brain called procedural system, and that is like riding a bicycle, it's like talking, it's like riding cars. It is a part that only works if you keep practicing. It does not work if you only study a little time and rush to play. You have to invest your time here. Okay, did I make myself clear?
Yes.
Okay, Saif and Ali, both of you, I need confirmation, clear confirmation. Both of you, is that clear? Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, that's really good. So let us okay, so can you see my screen? Can you both see my screen? Ali and Saif, please, I need your confirmation.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so Ali and Saif, do you see this line? Did you see something similar before?
Yes.
So this is Ali or Saif?
Ali.
Okay,
Safe
Ali.
also.
Okay, so
In the tickets one.
okay, so we have taken the int, right? And we know the usage of it. But what about the float? Can you Safe guess what is the float for?
For like real numbers, like that has decimal or fraction.
Okay, so it means that we are learning now two functions that we are able to use, and we already learned that the int, you give it a number like that, and it will actually convert that to a number that we are able to do arithmetic operation. And here we are able to pass a float with a decimal point as a string, and it will convert it out to a number that we are able to do arithmetic operation. So when do we use float and when do we use int? Don't tell me the simple answer. No. So when you are given an exercise, certain times you need to choose the float. So can you read this? And you read this.
The unit price.
So he asked to enter the stock price. Typically, prices can be having a decimal point, right?
Yes.
Okay, so and sometimes age also can be having a decimal point. Am I right?
Also, yes.
Okay, so this is safe. Ali is resting at the moment. Okay,
No, no,
so
yes, yes, yes.
okay, and let me skip this part because you people have to do exercises here. Let me move to the sequencing.
But
So
I thought that int, like if we give it a decimal number, it will change it to an integer.
uh, it is basically or mainly designed that it convert a string to an int.
Not a decimal to an integer.
We use float for that.
Okay.
Okay. So who? I mean, that is a bad because I don't want you to see that. Okay, no, I would like to see you to see this. So we're talking about the sequence. That the sequence where you actually arrange your code is actually very important. So okay, a typical sequence that we can have in real life if we are actually cooking an egg, making an omelet, for example. So we actually need to follow a certain process. So we need to heat up the pan and we need to put some oil in the hot pan. And then we need to crack the egg and egg the egg to the pan. And then after some while of being cooked, we are able to eat it out. Okay. But what if you, I mean, this is the steps that you need to do one by one. What if you just put the egg before you even put the oil? The result will be totally different, right? Am I right?
Yes.
So, and that happens with in actually programming. So the steps where you actually put a certain code is actually very important. So let me see here. Yeah. So can you look at this program, please, and tell me what do you understand from here, from this program? What we are trying to achieve here. Both of you need to tell me.
We are trying to calculate the volume.
Is it the volume? Really? Okay. Yeah.
No, the one that has height and R. I think it's surface area or no, no, not but the volume does not have height like
Okay. Yeah,
for
okay.
some shapes, but not like some shapes has height and some other no.
Yes, I understand. Yes, it's good. But what is the purpose of the code from what you see? To calculate the volume, right?
Yes,
Calculate volumes
YRA.
with different radiuses.
Okay, and different radiuses and different heights because
Yes,
I'm taking input here as a radius and I'm also taking an input as a height. Is it true?
yes.
Okay,
True.
good. So, okay, do you think that this program will work?
No, because he asks for the information after
Yes,
the
yes, correct. So he asks for input from the user after he attempt to actually do the calculation or the formula to calculate the volume, right? So which means that in this program, he will try to find the pi constant, which is okay. He's already having it here. But then he will try to find a value for the radius and height to be able to complete the multiplication operation here, but he will not find it. He will not be able to guess that you already putting it in a line after the calculation. So he's not able to jump to get the radius and the height from the bottom lines. Okay, so what is the difference between an interpreter and a compiler, Ali?
the interpreter, it translates the code. It checks for like translate the code line by line.
Okay,
And like if there's an error, it will stop immediately. But the compiler like does the whole code in a one go, and then at the end it produces like a list of all errors.
okay. So it means that if I have a code with an error and I'm using a compiler, it will not run, right?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, so it's safe. This is the point that I will still give you a list of videos to watch to be able to understand the difference between a compiler and an interpreter. At the moment, when we are using Python in Replit, we are using an interpreter, which means If there is an error in the code, the program, the whole program will run, and it will only stop once it sees an error. Okay, so there is another conditions or another situation where you actually, if you have a single error, you're not able to run the code or even see a single output coming out. Okay, but this you have to study, and we discuss it. We discuss about it later. Okay, Ali. Okay, Saif.
Okay.
Okay, good. So can you people please, Saif, I feel that you are not confident in your understanding, but can you please, both of you, open the replit and write this code
Okay.
and tell me what is the error that you see?
Should I like replicate the one we were working on and then I
Yeah, you
will.
can. Yes, why not?
I which file do I use?
You have to write in the main, but make sure that you save the.
Main.py.
Yes, exactly. We always write in the main.py.
There are okay. There are like a previous code written. Do I delete it?
Duplicate it. Do you still remember how to duplicate?
Yes, yes. I already did.
Okay, then you delete the content of the main. You don't need to delete the whole file itself. Don't delete the main.py. Just delete its
No, no.
content.
Sorry, I didn't duplicate it. I'm going to duplicate it now.
Yes, duplicate it. Yes.
What do I call it? It
Uh,
was the one with the age, and you are adult, and you are a kid.
yeah, write its age check.
Okay.
Mister, the second line and the third line, why is the volume equal pi constant times radius and then time radius again?
Because it's radius
R
that
squared.
yeah, just yeah. I didn't want to tell you that, but okay. It's radius square. So I mean this exercise, I mean this example comes, suppose after the exercise of the volume that I explained to you just now, and you are supposed to be already done it. So one of the tricks that you deal with radius to the power of 2 is to actually write radius multiplied by radius until we learn how to actually do this. There is a specific term or statement that we're able to use. But at the moment, so if you have 3 radius to the power of 3, it means that you multiply r 3 times like that. This is the simplest way.
I'm done. Should I share screen?
Yep, you can share screen, yes.
I'm not sure if I wrote it all correct, I think.
So let me stop sharing and then you pop, pop. I think Ali Safe is not seeing anything, right?
No, no. I'm working in the code.
Yep, but did you see? I mean, do you need me to copy the code for you, put it on the WhatsApp?
Yes, please.
I can
Okay,
do it.
you can do what?
I can copy the code and
Okay, why not? Yes, but your code is you are not sure yet about your code.
I shared but I stopped. I will now. I already shared it on the group.
Really? Okay, that's good.
I shared again.
Okay,
Yes, yes. I saw it.
Yeah, it takes some time. I have no idea why on here it's a bit slow than usual, but
It says error because I
yeah, what is the error? Can you read the error?
most recent call last volume. I don't know.
Okay, so if we yeah, save, please continue until you write everything.
Okay.
And so Ali, the error is here. This is the error. So first you need, your eye need to get trained that you see the line. So I'm searching this in the line. This is the line of the error. So it's line number 2.
I did not define radius.
I mean, radius is not defined. In his eyes, radius is not defined. You are trying to multiply something that is not defined to him. Why is it not defined? Because,
I did not say input before, like.
yes, exactly. So this is a kind of error. Is that
But I have another question, like, why not height? Why he said radius only?
that is great because okay, this is an interpreter, not a compiler, which means that it will not list all the errors
Yeah, the
one
first,
shot.
because radius is written before height, so it takes the first one.
Yes, and it will complain about the radius first. After you solve the issue of the radius, it will give you the height. So
So I
let me
can
give you an
copy this.
example. So
Okay,
yes, you can copy line number 4, only line number 4, only line
okay.
number 4, and you put it in the place of line number 2. So yeah,
And I delete number 4.
yes, exactly.
Okay.
Now, if you run, he will complain
Height.
about the height.
Yeah, but I need to enter the radius
Yes,
first.
yes, definitely, because he does
And-
not detect that there is. Put it 1 or 2. It doesn't matter the number. Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Press enter. Okay. So now
Height.
height.
Yes.
So
I go
is
to
it
height.
safe? Safe and Ali, do you understand this concept? Or I need to safe? How is it?
Yes,
Clear?
I'm writing the
Is
code.
there something that works with an interpreter, compiler, I mean?
It will not work with it. It will complain. Even in the compiler, it will also complain, but it will not as line. I mean, even this line, even this single line will not appear to you on the screen if you are running it in compiler.
It will complain all the errors.
Yes, exactly. It will list all the possible errors. Mostly, yes. There is types of error that will not be reported. It's considered something called a bug, and this is the kind of error I think maybe we really need to go and study them. There is 3 types of errors. Okay, the compiler or the interpreter complain about syntax error. Syntax means that you did not write.
Yes, yes, we know.
You understand? Okay, that's good. So how is it safe?
Um,
I'm
I made,
still writing the code.
I made
Okay,
the radius 10 and the height like, let's say 7.
okay, fine.
Yeah, it calculated here
It
as
gives you
well.
number. Okay, so yeah, you have to close assistant.
Okay.
Okay,
So I'll close here.
so yes, you can close sharing. Say if you tell me after you finish.
Okay.
So the takeaway from this slide, Ali, is what? What is the takeaway that we need? I mean, you already write the correct code, but there is a takeaway.
Like it says that humans like could understand like more than computer in this part, like in the sequence part, humans could understand more.
No, no, that is not the point. The point here that we're trying to deliver to you is that the sequence that the code sequence that you write actually matters to make the
Like
program
everything the
runs
computer
correctly.
will do, it needs to be already like have it before it does this. Like needs to
Yes,
have the information
yes,
before because it like it does things in sequence. So it's
yes,
just
it does things in sequence. And if you don't put the correct sequence, it will not work as it's expected. Okay, okay, clear.
Yes,
Okay, save.
I'm in the last line.
Okay,
semester. So if we keep like taking sessions like for till October,
Mhm.
will like will we be better? Like a lot better? Or...
A lot better in the programming, you mean?
Do I
Yes.
run?
Yes, you should run. Yes, yes, Ali, definitely. If you practice every exercise and we are moving with a good pace, yes, you will be good in programming, in writing real code, not just in answering paper questions. Yes, definitely.
Radius is not defined.
So why radius is not defined, say?
Step 2 is before step 3.
Okay, and so okay, it's not defined. Okay, so are you able to fix that, safe?
If I like change the algorithm of the steps
Yes, you do. You should change and tell me
from
what is the result. Yes.
volume shall be the fourth step, and the radius and height should be before it.
Okay, you do it and see.
Enter the radius of the cylinder.
Okay,
Just uh,
you put any
I,
number,
okay, you will put
7 or 8.
5.
Yeah, okay,
Uh,
fine.
enter the height, also 5. Radius is not defined. Line 4.
Can you share your code then?
No, no, I made a spelling mistake.
Okay.
Give me an answer.
Okay, which means that you managed to make it correct. But did you understand, like I asked Ali, did you understand the reason behind or the takeaway from the slide?
Yes.
Okay, that's really good. So let us move to selection. So we have seen this selection. So um, we typically ask questions in programming. I mean, in real life, you can see something like that. So, do you like football? If you say yes, you take away. If you say no, you take another way, and you see something, a different output. And seeing to be able to simulate that concept in programming, we need to use actually if statement, and we have seen that before. But is the concept here is clear to you that we use if to do selections? Ali and Saif, I need a clear answer from you.
Yes.
I'm not very sure. I hear only one yes. And okay, what about Saif? Do you understand what I mean a selection, Saif?
Yes.
Really? By how many percent? 50%, 60%?
Let's like to make sure. Like if I ask, like, do you like pizza? You either say yes, so you eat it a lot, or no, you don't eat it at all.
Yes, perfectly.
This is
That's
what is
perfect
meant by
example.
selection,
Yes,
right?
exactly. Yes, correct. 100% correct. Yes.
So yeah.
Yes. Okay. So uh, in other programming language like a Java, and even in like pseudocode thing, so we have something called a switch statement. This switch statement, you are actually allowed to have many choices. Not only I like pizza or I don't like it. So I mean, if you ask yes or no questions, you only get two things: you like it or no, you don't like it. I mean, maybe I mean the gray color answer. It's not in here in programming. So, but what if there is many choices? What if I ask you what is your grade in computer science? So it is not A and B only, or it is not pass or fail. The grade can be A, can be B, can be C, can be D. So there is many choices, right? So
Mister, we started Java now, right?
no, we didn't start Java. We didn't. This is just to show that other languages are able to use a way to handle, how to say, uh, multiple possible answers. But in Python, we don't have that. We did not start Java yet. No, definitely we will not start Java in the middle of Python. We don't do that. We have to finish Python first. So the thing is, I just wanted to share with you that in Java, if I have a grade which is having a possible answers, I'm able to write something called switch case statement that is able to handle an answer like an A, and a B answer, a C, or a D. So I also handle here 4 possible answers. But in yes and no, I only have two possible answers, and I only handle them using the if else statement. Is it correct? So like I told you, in Python, we don't have this kind of switch statement, but in other programming language, we have it. So then how we handle this kind of situation when we have multiple answers that we need to deal with in Python? So the only way that we can do that with something called elif. Do you see this here? Elif. So if you have a grade and the grade is a string, which means that it's having a double
You mean
quotation,
else if?
it is similar to else if. So this elif is actually a short for else if. So in other programming language like Java, we use else if, not elif. So elif is a short term, or they make it special in Python, but in reality, or it actually means else if. So okay, now just notice please, we are not using if else only, because we know that the answer for this kind of algorithm is not only yes or no. We have a grade, and the grade can be A, and it can be B, and it can be C or D. And maybe the user enters something totally different from A, B, C, and D. What if the user enter maybe G, for example? How can you handle that as a programmer? So as a programmer, you need to understand that the user is a dumb person. You need to handle the
This
dumbness.
is why he added the last one, like print invalid.
Exactly. So you entered else to output to the user invalid input. So again, who can answer me and tell me why we didn't put int here, please?
Because this is not, like, we'll not do any calculation. We don't need it to be like, it's okay if it's a string.
Yes, definitely. Because yes, so we do not, if the input is going to be a string, which is, I mean, if you see the input here, this is a string, right?
The char, right?
No, it is not. It's not a char, because we're using double
Yeah,
quotation.
yeah, yeah, double quotation. Okay.
Okay, so if we use single quotation, yes, it become a char. And as we can see here, we're inputting a grade, and we're saving the input of the user in a variable, and then we checking in a line by line if the grade that the user input is equal A, will print excellent. If so if this is false, so if you enter the grade as maybe E, for example, so we will compare E that is saved in grade with A. Are they equal? No, they are not equal. So we will come here. And I would like you to notice one thing here, that there is a difference between the equality operator, equal, and the equal sign. Can somebody, or Saif, you tell me please, what is the difference between a statement that have 2 equals and a statement that have only 1 equal? Do you know what the difference between them? Saif,
Yes, I can hear
go
you.
to Yes, you don't know the difference? You know or no, you don't know?
I don't know.
Okay, it
About
is,
what again, Mr.
and,
T?
and you don't need to be shy with saying this. I mean, and it's okay, it's totally fine. Yes, yes, tell me, you what question do you have?
Like, can you repeat the question itself again?
So the question I asked is that what is the difference between two equals and then one equal? So why I ask like that? Because I see here I'm using one equal, and here I'm using two equals. So I wanted to know the difference. When do I use two equals, and when do I use one equal?
No, I don't know the difference.
So the difference is here. I mean, we use a single equal before, and that means that you take whatever on the right hand side, you assign it to whatever on the left hand side. So
Like
you take,
assignment operator.
yes, it is an assignment operator. Correct, 100% correct. It's an assignment operator. And the two equals is an equality check operator, which means that I am checking if whatever on the left-hand side is equal to whatever on right-hand side. So this is the usage of the equality operator. This is an equality operator. And I use it mostly in the if statement. Okay, so if statement have something here called condition. So to build a condition, you need three content. The three content is something on the left-hand side, and then an operator, and something on the right-hand side. So the operator is like equality. So you're checking both of them is equal. And then you need a value here that can be a number, can be a string, it can be 13, for example. And then you have to enter something here. Most of the time, this thing on the left-hand side, we use a variable. So we use the age here, or we can use a num, for example. So I can put here num. This is how I'm building a condition. The condition is saying that I would like to check if the value that is stored in the num variable is equal to 13. So why I say equal? Because I saw the equality operator. So what if I say bigger than, like this? So the condition say I would like to make sure that the value in the variable num is actually bigger than or equal 13. So typical condition result in one or two things, true or false. So when you put a condition that contains three parts in an if statement, the result is true or false. If it is true, you immediately print excellent. And after you print excellent, what will happen? You actually skip all this, and then you come to execute whatever on this line. So if this is true, you only run a single line and you skip all the coming if else, and so on. Is that clear, Safe? Is it hard to guess? Is it hard to understand?
50%.
50%. Okay. And what is difficult? Can you give me questions?
Like the last part, I lost my concentration.
Okay. 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 So where exactly? Which portion that you lost your?
Like the one with when you wrote true or false.
Okay. So any condition with the if statement can result in either the condition is true or false. So if I enter a grade E, and then I am coming to this if statement, and it means that I'm going to check if the E that is saved inside the grade is equal to the A. So this condition can result in true or false. Is it E is equal A?
No,
This is false. So if it is false, then I'm not going to print excellent. If a person have a grade E, he does not deserve excellent to be printed out. So what I will do, I will go to the next condition to check. I will check if the grade is equal B, which means that I come here. So you're checking if E is equal B.
It is not.
If it is not, then you will jump to the next condition. If the grade is equal C,
No.
if it is not, then you jump to the next. If the grade is equal D,
No.
if it is false, you jump to the next, which is the else. Here in the else, we're not checking a condition. This is a place where if nothing else works, then we're going to execute just this directly, which
This is
is,
why you didn't write LF?
yes, that's why we didn't write LF. Because the grades here that you would like to check for is A, B, C, D only. So if nothing here matches what you are expecting, you should handle an error from the user. So the user can put maybe Z. If he put Z, this is an invalid input actually. So I need to show him that this is an invalid input. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, Ali, did you write this code?
I write it on.
Replit.
No, I'm still like, you want me to write it?
Yes, please write it if you understand what is going here. Did you
Yeah,
see
I
similar
understand.
code
Like
before?
this one is like, I understand it 100%.
Okay. So what about you, Safe, now? Is it you still at 50% or maybe
No.
70 or 80?
99.
Okay, that's good. So can we still write, please, this code and run it?
Okay. In another file, right?
Definitely another file. Or you can put it on the same file also can.
Okay. Do I delete the...
No, don't delete it because you will not have reference to it if you delete it.
Okay. Do I put hashtags in the 5 lines or no? It will work.
It will work because it will definitely it will work. But what you can do to make it easy for yourself is to actually put this code on top of the old code.
Okay.
So you put this on top and
Mister, I'm done.
you are done. Okay, that's good. And then you
Should I
run
share?
it.
I shared my screen.
Okay, so
Uh, yeah, it says no. There's a problem. Line 11. Else print invalid. I don't know what is the
okay,
problem.
so I expect what you I mean, okay, you wrote Python code before, but you wrote it on paper. So
Yes. Oh,
so
there's
when
no
you
double quotation
no
at the
no no
end.
no 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 that is a big there is a big issue. So
Oh, what is it?
can you read here? What is this?
In I
Indented.
extended.
Indented. So indentation is
Yeah, yeah.
after, yeah, you know what is
But it was
indentation.
optional. Like indentations was optional in the, like it was like we don't get marks on it. Like it
Yes,
just makes
yes,
the paper look is better.
yes, but in the code in Python specifically, in Java it is option. But in
So I should
Python
do like
you
this.
must, yeah. But wait. You cannot choose. I mean, you cannot press haphazardly. You need to actually so you need to press one tab. Only one press on the tab.
The hell?
Control Z. Okay, you are
Okay, like
no. Go
I
back.
go back.
Yes.
1 second. Yes, like this.
Okay,
I'll go back
slowly.
one.
Yep. Okay. Now one tab. Okay, that's good.
The same in all of them.
Yep.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, so now the red color disappeared, right?
Yes.
Okay, now try to run.
Yeah,
Safe, you are still writing, right?
Yes,
I'll say like I got B. It should be capital, right? The one, like the one
Yes,
letter.
at
No?
the moment we put it in capital and later we will
Not
handle
bad,
even.
not bad.
Okay, so it means that it is here, right? We are printing it.
I'll say if he got D, like we can say يا فاشل.
Okay.
And then I'll say I got D. Oh, why? I said D. Why
Ah,
invalid input?
okay. I
Oh,
will
there's
leave
a
it for
dot.
you.
There's a dot.
Yes.
Okay, I'll run again. D. Thank you. I'm a فاشل. I'll stop
Okay.
sharing.
Okay. Wait. Okay, never mind. I will put back the sharing. So, Safe, I believe I need to put for you.
I'm writing still.
Okay. So, Ali, until Safe finish, tell me, please, what is as an example that you can come to your mind that we are able to use if and elif? Can you think about something?
Um, like an example.
Yeah, yeah. Or don't think. You actually modify your current code so that it handles something different from grade. So
You
what
mean like
others? Uh-huh.
more like bigger, like not ABCD only. Like it can be like up to like
No,
more than
no. I want you to think about something different. Tell me something else that is not a grade anymore.
not a grade, like um
Mhm.
age classification maybe.
So again.
Age, like it classify you if you're
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like
Why not? Why not? Yes, please. Can you? Can you change your code and make it work?
okay.
Or you can. What about colors? Just
Colors, okay. Like what should we say? Like if color equal like what will
this is your
the
choice.
user
I mean, I leave it to your brain to think about it.
no
Just
like I
Mhm.
will say like the user, if the user like puts blue, it will output what? Blue again? Like I
Yes,
don't
you choose blue. Just simple. I mean, the point is to make sure that you able
know,
to
like
handle
I can
different
make
situations.
like if he says
Wait,
B, blue.
yes, oh yes, yes, correct. So
See,
you
like
put an initial only of the color, and then you, if you choose B like that, you print out blue. If he put C, maybe you put what?
like crimson, or I don't know.
Cream color. Okay,
Oh
yeah.
yes.
Okay.
If he
What
puts Y,
about
yellow,
R? Yes, yes,
or
yes.
red.
Why not? You change it.
Okay, I will do it now.
Mister, if
This is safe.
yes, what is the last line? Because I can't see it.
Huh? Which one you cannot see it?
Like after
Else, print
yes.
invalid input.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, so this is safe, right? Did you run?
Yes.
Okay, and how it works? Does it work?
No.
Okay, share your screen, please.
Okay.
Mr. Me too, I'm like done. After save, I will share.
Okay.
I made it like a little longer.
Can you see my screen?
Okay, yep.
It says in line 7.
Okay, but okay. Okay, so you forgot here the colon. So after every if, we need to put a colon here.
Colon.
Here, you see, on line 7.
Yes.
So you need to put a colon, this one,
After if or after the letter?
after the letter. So
Okay.
he's pointing out to the place actually here. Can you see it?
Yes. Okay.
And my recommendation is to leave at least 2 lines difference between the old code and the new code.
Okay. Mister, how do I leave the space between the codes?
You come here, press enter 2 times.
Here?
Yes.
Okay.
So can you read here? Indented block.
Line 9. If statement. What do I do?
So indentation means that, okay, every if statement, you actually need to put the line after it indented. Indented means that you come with the cursor here of the mouse and you press the tab button on your keyboard. One time only.
Press
Yeah.
the tab button.
Yes, the tab button is on your left hand side. Yes.
Okay.
And all of them. Okay, that's really good. Now run, please. And see what is the next error.
Line
So
16.
line
Perhaps
6.
you forget a comma. Comma.
Yes, yes,
Yes, I forgot the quotation.
This is called the syntax error, right?
yes. He already wrote it. Yes, it's syntax error.
Oh, okay.
Line 17.
Okay. You forgot also a semicolon.
Semicolon. Like this.
Yes, exactly. Now run, please. So you put, sorry, you put a colon, not a semicolon.
Colon.
Same like you put here.
Okay, the same 2 dots.
Yes, exactly.
Enter the radius of the circle.
No, because حط هاشتاجز على اللي فوق او امسحهم او حاجة.
Okay, never mind. Okay, you already got it, but you have a problem here,
Enter your grade.
here, and here. So the problem is, so okay, let me just tell you here. You put a double quotation before the A, but you forgot that with the B and the C and the D.
And every other grade.
So you need to make sure that you put a double quotation because it will not understand that it is a string if you forget.
Run.
Yes, please.
No one.
So when we enter a grade, we supposed to enter A or B or C. Just run again,
Yes,
please. You cannot edit. You have to run again. Just press enter. Hopefully it doesn't produce
run.
an error. Yeah.
5,
Okay.
5.
A or B or C. Yep. Okay, that's good. So even the excellent, we forgot the double quotation. So he trying to print excellent. He thinks that excellent is a variable because he didn't put a double quotation before it and after it.
Finally.
Finally, it works, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now let us discuss with Ali, please. Can you share your code, Ali? You stop sharing,
Yes.
Safe.
I shared my code. I made like longer one.
Okay, that's not bad. You stop sharing, please, Safe.
Okay. Yeah. I stopped.
So can you please introduce your code to Safe, please?
Yes, so first like it will ask like the user to input like color letters. So if you say B, it says blue. If you say C, cream, R, red, Y, yellow, P, purple, G, green, and O, orange. And other than that, it will say invalid color letter. So now like I should input like for example I'll input Y.
Okay.
1 second. Yes. So enter. It says Y. 1 sec. Oh, the Y is small. I'm sorry. I'll run again. So Y, enter. Yes, you chose yellow color. I can try like any other color. Maybe C. You chose cream color.
Okay. So now, Safe, please, can you please do me a favor? Can you ask Ali about his program? What is not clear about his program?
Like a mistake or something.
I mean, do you understand his program 100%?
Yes.
And there's nothing difficult at all that you would like him to explain it for you.
No, it's like the same idea that we
Yes, it's the same
worked on.
concept. Yes, it's the same
Yes.
concept. So I took an image from this code that Ali created, and I already put it on the group. So it is a homework for you, specifically Safe, to do that after our class. Okay.
What, like to write
So
the same
you
code?
need, yes, you need to write exactly the same code. Okay.
Okay.
So Ali, in fact, I see a problem with your code. Uh, the
I know what is the
problem.
problem. I
Okay.
know
Yes. What
that
is the problem?
the user don't know like what is C, what is R, what is Y.
No, not only this. I mean, there is
No,
a bigger
that
issue.
I
yeah, I
have a
said
question also.
enter a color and they are in capital, and then
Exactly.
the other
Exactly.
one are in small. So we need like to
Fix that problem. So you need to ask him. If you ask him to put B capital and then you're putting your condition with a B small, it means that things will not work out,
like
right?
I can say lower letter or something like that. And,
Or you can change. You can change here. You can change
yeah,
here.
like make them capital like O.
Yes, yes, that is more. Yeah, yeah. Now,
Is
Safe.
is
What is your
different?
question, please?
Mister, why did he add the why do we add the like the two dotted the two dots?
The colon.
Yes.
شياكة.
No, 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 no. The colon here, it's a part of the if. So the if else. Okay, so let me tell you. In Arabic, we have ways to speak, right? In English,
Yes.
also there is another way to speak. I mean, when we're writing this kind of code, this is the language that the computer can really understand. So the Python have a specification of how to write an if and else statement. One of the specification is that you need to put an if in this way and the else in this way, and the colon is marking the end of the condition. So typically you always put a condition here that have three parts, and after the end, how we know, how the computer can know actually that the condition actually ended? It's by the colon here. Okay.
Okay.
So that's why. So it is part of the syntax or the language specific to Python. Okay. If you didn't put
Okay.
it, he will misunderstand. Again, the computer is dumb. He can only understand based on if you follow exactly the same language. So if I brought you, or if you ever hear an Indian boy speaking English, sometimes you will not be able to understand his English because he mixes things together. He's not following the exact English syntax that your mind is programmed about. So he have maybe a heavy accent that he mix his Indian language with English, so you really cannot understand. So he did not follow the exact, so you become blur. You cannot really understand that, oh, is it this English or not English? You don't know.
Mister,
Okay.
I
But
changed it,
why did
but
he add the same two dots in the first line?
Where here?
In the first line, like there is no if. Yes,
Yeah,
the
I mean,
colon.
okay, so anything inside the double quotation, it's considered a string. You can add question mark, you can add anything, and it have no meaning. It's not getting executed. Okay, so
Okay.
I mean, any string, it's just printed as it is. The computer does not think about it. But here is different. Here it is a syntax that it marks the end of the if. Do you
Okay.
understand? Okay, now, Ali, what is your
70%.
question, please?
I made them capital, but like I think of course there is a way that like even if the user
Yes,
makes
there
it
is a
capital
way.
or
Yes,
small, it will
yes.
not be.
There is a way. There is a method that we use later, lower. But let us follow. Let
Yeah,
us
I
not
saw
jump.
it before, but I didn't know what it means. Like,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I mean, so typically, you are providing your program to a person who is not well educated. So a person who really work on an entry of data typically is much lower than the level of a programmer.
I will add
And
like this lower and then bracket.
yes, you need to change or to lower or to upper, but don't do it now, please. It's
Okay.
don't do it now. We will learn about it later because I don't want to confuse also safe, and then yeah, let us step by step at the moment until we find a better arrangement.
Okay.
Okay, so far okay, acceptable.
Yes. What will we do? Other thing?
Yeah. Wait. Let me share. Let me share. Okay. So far, safe and Ali, everything okay? I move to the next.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So who of you know about the modulus? Did you study that in math?
Yes.
So if I say 5 modulus 2, do you know what is the result?
2.5.
No, no. 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. 5 modulus
Oh,
2
okay,
is
okay.
different. Did you
You
learn
multiplied
it?
by
One.
2%, right?
Yes,
No,
yes, I understand. Like the
no.
remainder or something.
The
Like
remainder, yes. So where did you study it? In the math or add math?
no, I think not O level math. Like I don't remember exactly, but I saw this before.
Both of you studied Safe
No,
and
no,
Ali?
no.
You didn't.
No.
Okay. So I would say, of course, if we divide 5 by 2, it gives me 2.5. And okay, so in the computer concept, we are actually able to get a remainder. So typically, sometimes we would like to deal with numbers, and then a remainder, which means that if I divide 5 by 2, I get 2 as a result, and then I got a remainder. So what is the remainder? In this case, the remainder is 1. How I reach or how I say that the remainder is 1 or even 2 or even 3? So, okay, let me do it this way. So this is the number that I'm trying to divide things with. Okay, so this is 5. And then when I divide 5 by 2, it gives me 2 and then some decimal point. Forget about the decimal point. I ignore it. Okay, so I multiply these 2, that is the result of the division, by the number that I have here. Okay, and then I say minus. So if I say 5 minus 2 multiplied by 2, it means that it is 5 minus 4. And it gives me 1. Is that part clear to you or difficult?
I don't understand.
No, very easy. I think
okay, you don't understand. Okay,
yes.
So the point here, Safe, that when I say that 1 is a remainder, when I divide 5 by 2, it gives me 2 and some decimal points. Okay.
Okay.
But okay, there is a way to actually say the remainder of the division operation is what? In this case, if you multiply 2 by 2, it gives you 4. But I mean, 2 is not enough to say that this is the complete answer of the division. 2, if you put 5 divided by 2, 2 is not a complete answer, because there is decimal points that you are missing. Okay, and we created an operator. We call that a modulus. This operator is actually allowing us to reach how much is a remainder of a division operation. And a remainder is not a decimal point, it is a number. Okay, and to get that number, you need to do this kind of operation. Now let me talk about something, a different number. So let us say I have 7 and it's modulus 2. So the remainder of the division operation should be the result for us here. So let us first divide 7 by 2. It gives me what? 3.5. Am I right? Safe? Are you following?
Yes, yes.
I ignore that decimal point. I totally ignore. I take only the 3. So let me say.
Okay, I multiply 3 by 2. It will give me 6. 7
exactly.
minus 6 is equal to 1.
Yes.
Okay,
So the remainder is 1. I think it's clear, right?
Yes, yes.
Now, what if I say 6 modulus 2?
0.
0, because 3 times 2 is equal to 6.
Perfect. So it means that there is no remainder, right?
Yes.
Now let us think strategically. Okay. Do you notice when you, okay, let me give you another example. Sorry. So if I say 8 modulus 2, it gives me what?
0.
Excellent. So if we now think about the whole concept from far away perspective, when I see even number here, I always get 0. When I see an odd number here, I always get 1 here. So it means that I got a way. If I always use modulus 2 and I put here a variable, if I get 0, I can know for sure that this number variable contain an even number. If it's not equal 0, I know for sure that the content of the number variable is 1. This is the strategic thinking, means that because this is a common and very, very common exercise that even come for university students. Did you ever take it?
No, I didn't.
You didn't, Ali, you didn't take it. You didn't.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I'm safe for the one who's speaking.
Yes, I mean, no, I'm talking about Ali. Ali, did you ever take modulus in Python? Definitely you should have taken it.
Yes, I remember something very similar. I'm not sure, but I remember something like.
Okay, so okay, we have also common practice exercises that where we use actually modulus 3, and it have a meaning. And we also got modulus 10 because it's very common. It have a fixed algorithm usage in programming. Okay, so now if I would like to ask you, can you write a code where you actually ask a user to enter a number, and then you make your program smart with an if statement, and the if statement should have a condition, and the condition should check if the variable that the user input is actually equal 0 or not. And based on that, you do a print statement. So now we would like to, what we're trying to achieve? We're trying to print out one or two things. Only two options or two possible ways that we are able to produce as an output. I can say my number or the number that the user input is odd, or I can say it is even. This is two choices that you have. You print out odd, the number is odd, or the number is even. So you don't need to write else if. You only need to write an if with an else, because your choices is only two, odd or even. So is that possible that you are able to do something similar in programming on your own as an exercise? Is that tough to understand?
Like,
No.
can you
The
say
rule
like,
itself, no.
Sorry again, who said, who got a question? I mean,
yes, me. I say like, what do you mean specifically? I didn't understand. Like,
you didn't understand the question, or what should we do, right?
yes,
This is Saif and Ali. Both of them agree that it's difficult to understand.
no. Can you repeat? Like, I didn't.
Oh, you
Can,
didn't listen. So what I say that this exercise, the purpose of this exercise is to make a code that take an input from the user as a number, and then decide to print out if we discover that the number that the user entered is an even number, we print, oh, it's an even number. And if it is odd, we print out
easy.
it's an odd number.
Yeah, this one's easier. Like, we can use like there's a lot of functions that we can use. I think it's
No,
not
no,
that.
no, not a lot of functions. It's very simple. So, okay, now
Yeah, I can do it. I mean, yeah.
okay, that's good. I would like you to try one line before we end our class. So I would like you to print out for me here. Can you write this? I think this is very simple, right? Can you write this, please, in the replet and tell me what is the output that you receive? Put it on the first line, on line number 1 in the current file.
Mister, how do I how do I put it in the first line?
You put the cursor before you put the cursor before the first line, before the first character in the first line, and you press enter 2 times. Then you have an empty space.
Okay. Yes, thank you.
Welcome.
I used to press it only once, then it always deleted the first line.
Oh,
So I used to rewrite the first line again.
wow.
Mister, I'm done. Should I run?
Yes, please run and tell me what is the result.
Is modulus percentage, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, I run. It says
I print if
one. It
num.
says one.
Okay, what about if you put 7?
Mister, so what do I write in the code? If number.
No, no, no,
Mister,
you
it
don't
says
write if. You just write only this, exactly this. Exactly
it
only
says one
this.
also.
Okay.
So what about if you put 12?
It says 0.
Okay, what about if you put 1002?
It says 0 also because it ends in 2, of course, so it's divisible by 2.
So if you put 1111,
It give me one if when I
Why?
put 5.
you
I
guys need
know.
to Ali or
Mister,
It worked with me, Mister.
okay, yeah. So okay, what about you, Ali? 111.
it says 1 also.
Okay, that's good. So it means that it doesn't matter whatever value that we put here. If it is odd, it will always give you a result of 1, right?
Yes.
Did we come to this conclusion?
What if I
Yes.
add this?
Sorry again.
I added decimal. I'll try decimal.
No, 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 don't try decimal. It will work,
This
but
zero
it's
point
not,
zero.
it will not work exactly the same concept. So let us not confuse ourselves with that yet here. I know there is I face a lot of discussion on that. So don't open the discussion of this now. Let us
It
focus
will
on the
work with the
numbers.
same significant figure.
Okay. So just let me pass you this part. Can you please write this in a print statement? So a second line of print statement is to write this. Can both of you write this, please?
Right, what?
This line, this line, this.
Okay. Equal. I add equal 0 or a
Yes,
whole new line.
exactly. Yes, I mean 5 modulus 2 equal 0. Yes.
Okay.
It says false because like 5 modulus 2 is 1 and 1 is not equal 0. So it would take.
Excellent, excellent. So this is the equality operator, and we have part 1 and part 2. It means that we are checking the equality between both parts, and if they are not equal, we will produce false. We will print out false. Again, Safe, did you write it?
I'm writing.
Okay.
The sessions are like are now more interesting than when we started.
Just be patient, only believe me. Just be patient. It's coming. I mean, the heavy load is coming. And actually, programming is fun, but not everybody are able to digest that. So I have seen smart, very not smart people, but people who are really excellent in theoretical, but they are not good in programming. Yes, okay.
Kinetics error.
Syntax error. So syntax error, okay. Can you tell me which line? Can you read which line?
Line 1.
Okay, then I would say stereo screen. I would like to see it.
Shouldn't there be an error?
Just let me see it.
Okay.
Share your screen.
But you know the scenario question in the computer science, it's like very hard. It's so big.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
Mister, sorry, it says name error. I'm going to share screen now.
Yes, please share screen immediately. Yes, it is hard. It is hard. But for some, yeah, because I teach, let me focus on this, and then I will explain it. So the print, your T is capital, and then that's why again, this is a dumb thing. Computer is dumb. So if you don't write the exact instruction to him, he will not accept it. So print must be small. Can you see the false?
Yes.
Do you know why it brings false?
Yes.
Really? Clear? Okay, what about if you change this to 2000?
It will say true.
Okay, that's good. And if you change it, yeah, run.
True.
Okay, that's good. 1111.
False.
Okay, that's good. So Ali, yes, it is true that scenario questions is actually tricky, and the majority of the student doesn't either have time to it or to or find it difficult to
like
understand.
20% from the paper, 15 marks from 75.
Yes, it's a lot. Yes, true, it's a lot. But I would say that I tried to figure out a way for the slow learners that I'm teaching to actually try to achieve high marks without a deep understanding of it. Because I mean, the more lines that you write, the more correct lines that you write, the more marks that you get. And
You
you
can
don't
just say
really
like comments and say some like do all the easy parts. I think you'll take like 5 marks.
yes. So maybe if we have a chance later, I can and we reach a good level, I can share with you a technique that I use with the slow learners so that you just memorize. You just only need to memorize the fixed algorithm that
But
we
some
have.
questions like become like a chess game. Like sometimes it became very complex. Like
Yes, but you need to collect as much marks as possible. Believe me, you will find, yes, there is difficult parts, but sometimes,
the question that came to me, I don't know if it's like I'll take it 5 marks even from the 15. But
wow.
the rest of the exam was not that bad, so I think this will like if I take like 50 from the first and then 5 from the scenario question, so 55 from 75, it's actually not bad in computer science.
And you have to understand that this scenario question that, I mean, the most of the time, um, you will not see this kind of questions in the university, most of the time.
Mm.
So that is really tough. Yes, I understand that. Now, okay, guys, you have any questions for me now before we close?
Mister,
Yes.
the videos you sent me, do I watch the first 8 videos or the like?
Only the
Because
first 8, and then I will give you another set of questions of
because
videos too.
there are like videos he says 4A, 4B, 4C, then 5
In the playlist, I asked you only to watch the first 8. I will give you another
by
playlist.
count. First 8 by count, right?
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, and I will give you another playlist. Okay.
Okay.
So I think you watched the playlist of okay, bye bye. So you watched the first list of I think hardware, right?
Hardware.
Yes.
Only I have 2 videos remaining. I watched the first 6.
Yeah, but was it talking about what? The videos, the playlist, the
The
videos.
videos, the hardware, the embedded systems,
Okay,
input
perfect.
devices,
Perfect. So,
the CPUs, the ALC, the ALU, and
perfect. Okay,
like
that's
the
great.
cores. That there are some laptops with double quad.
Excellent. Yeah.
He's
That's really
talking
good.
about this.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, that's good. I will pass you another list, another playlist about software, and that will really put you in a close level to what we are discussing at the moment. So it will push you forward a lot. Okay. So
Okay.
guys, let's stop here. See you next class. Take care.
Bye.
Bye bye.